And this guy is just great. We had so much fun. Please welcome to the stage, listen to his name, the comedy of Raj Mahal. Come on, give a hand. Raj Mahal. Come on, dear Raj.
So you guys doing good?
Yeah!
All right. So everybody at work thinks I'm gay. So they pitched in, and for my birthday, they got me a rainbow turban. That really pissed me off, because they didn't get one from my boyfriend. I'm kidding, I'm married. I know that doesn't mean anything, so I have to clarify. I have a female wife. And I got married to my wife 5 days after I met her. And on the 6th day, I got her name tattooed on my arm. On hindsight, I should have really waited till 8 days because that's when it really started to burn when I peed. And I'm sleeping on the couch because she's right there. And another thing I love doing with my wife is I love rooting for the underdog. So we were watching the Wimbledon's men's semifinal, and I bet with her that this guy named Richard Gasquet would win the match. That idiot lost because he gave up after the first point. How the hell was I supposed to know he was French? Oh, yeah, I know, right? And this one time, I really got drunk in college, and after I passed out, my friends put a naked mannequin in my bed. And I'm pretty sure I had sex with it. Hi, Mom. And every time now I see a ventriloquist dummy, I think to myself, that's my kid. Pass it. And this other time in college, I had a history paper due the next day, so I took Adderall. And for those of you who don't know what Adderall is, it's a drug that makes you really focused. And needless to say, I did not get my history paper done, but I knew the names and birthdays of all of Benjamin Franklin's mistresses. All 52 of them. And this other time, we threw a surprise party for my grandfather. He just turned 90. And we pulled it off without hitch. It was great. He froze, his eyes widened. It was such a beautiful moment. And that's when we realized he was having a stroke. And you know how we all have this one ugly friend? And I know some of you are trying to figure out who's that ugly friend. And if you haven't figured that out by now, I got bad news for you. And I do, I have this one ugly friend. And but the guy's so lucky, really lucky. First he wins the lottery, and the next day he meets the love of his life. Go figure. And when I'm not doing that, I'm an attorney. I practice immigration, and as an immigration attorney, I help a lot of people come into this country and get legalized. I would help a lot more, but I just don't have the trunk space. And this one time, I was helping out this Australian client. He threw a boomerang, came back, and it hit himself over the head. I tried to sue the boomerang company, never got back to me. And this other time, one of my other friends called me from an ambulance. He said, I slipped and fell, and I'm really hurt. I want you to meet me at the hospital. I said, don't worry about it. I already heard it on the police scanner, and I'm right behind you. And the other day, I was talking to my law school professor, and we engaged in something called the Socratic method. It's where you keep asking questions, and you don't get an answer. It's brutal. And after 2 hours, we just went back and forth, back and forth. I'm sorry. And yeah, so we went back and forth, and finally he said, what is the law? I said, I don't know, man. It's whatever you want it to be. He said, now you're thinking like a lawyer. I like it. And I gotta tell you, as an attorney, women make much better attorneys. They do. They're smarter, they're prettier, they're much better liars. And I know some of the men, they're trying hard not to laugh. They're like, no, that's not funny. Well, I'm an immigrant myself. I came to this country when I was 8 years old, and my car had a lot of trunk space. And I'm kidding. I crossed the border. When I came over, I learned 3 very important things. Waiting in line is good, always tip your cab driver, and rubber does not mean eraser. And, you know, speaking of India, you think they got good pot in the US? Let me tell you, back in India, our pot is amazing. After my first time I tried pot, it was so good I got on my magic carpet and just rolled off. And let me tell you, it was a whole new world. And I dated this one really hot white girl once. And we were going at it, and I couldn't get an erection. So I said, you know, can you help me out here? And she said, yeah, sure. That's all my time, thank you.
Raj Mahal, come on, give him a hand. Come on, make him feel comfortable. He's in the country illegally. Raj Mahal. Very funny. Oh.